What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dude Therapy Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Another beautiful day. It's actually Monday here today, recording,
Tis.
and it is the first Monday of the season. I guess y'all call it autumn up here. We don't have an autumn in Florida. I ain't used to that, but it is the first day that sun goes down before 8 p.m.
Huh. And what is it?
Yesterday was the last day that we had the longest day, I guess, of some sun. I
Was
guess
it?
because it's set. I guess because it's set after 8 p.m.
Hmm.
Now it doesn't. It's supposed to set at like 7:30 tonight.
God damn it.
Yeah, time's flying.
Summer's gone.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
back to school
It's over.
today for a lot of kids around here.
Yep. 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 Not for Zach. Lucky him.
Yeah, not for Zach.
Lucky him. But yeah, everybody else pretty
Yeah,
much back to school today.
yeah. A lot of people
So
went back today, and I mean, what do you think the parents are? From a parent over here? Well, shoot, Zach's not back. What do you think what do you think the parents are thinking over here? Finally got the kids going back to school out of the house. What was the line drop off like this morning? Everybody hauling ass trying to drop kids off,
Oh,
burning out, getting out of the school.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I mean, and it's funny because I think us as parents were excited to see them go back to school
Yeah,
because they're not going to be playing video games for 15 hours on a fucking Tuesday. Um, but then you have the stress of back to school shopping
yeah.
and getting what you need to get in backpacks and clothes. And when you got a fucking teenager, Chase, I'm telling you,
It gets more and more expensive
get-
every year.
it gets more and more expensive. And he is so picky about his clothes
Oh yeah, they all
that
are.
it can
Yeah,
only
that's a
be
teenager.
a certain
Yeah,
look. Like it's got to be a plain t-shirt.
whatever's trending at that point in time.
Not him.
No,
No.
he just
No.
Yeah,
Nope. He likes just his plain clothes, plain, maybe a little emblem or something on the on the chest, little
yeah,
tiny. We're not on camera today, so you can't see what I'm doing. But I mean, an inch long, whatever it is,
yeah,
and just a regular pair of shorts.
like Eminem or Adam Sandler. That's all, like all they
That's
wear. Yeah,
that's exactly
basketball shorts and
Yep.
just a plain T-shirt.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I wear
Yeah,
every single day. But I also work from home, so like I don't fucking have to have nice clothes anymore. But yeah, it's and it's not cheap, man. Like it's not cheap. Clothing's not cheap. Back to school, the pens and pencils and paper and all that shit. None of that's cheap anymore either.
yeah, and they don't want a good quality backpack every year that'll last through high school. They got to have the cool one.
Yep.
And the most expensive one, but it's not of quality. It's gonna be gone by Christmas. You're gonna be buying a new backpack.
Yep. Well, and I think last year, I think we got Zach. I think he's got a Nike one from last year that lasted, so he's going to use it this year until
Yeah,
it,
that's good.
finally shits the bed. But it's also different. Like when I went to high school, we had to carry all of our books
Yeah,
in our backpack. There's no books anymore.
right.
They have a laptop, and then they have folders, and they have notebooks,
Oh, okay.
and that's it.
See, I
And pens and
had still
pencils and
had
shit.
books carry around.
Yeah, no, they don't. They don't carry books. Everything's done on the laptop these days.
Man,
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Hmm.
It's fucking crazy. But I can only imagine, like, I'm a Gen Xer,
yeah,
so I can only imagine if we would have had laptops at school, it would not have been a good situation.
I had
It
just
would not.
one class. I got on computer one time a day. I had computer class.
Yep.
One time out of the 7 periods,
That's it.
and that was the only time I used a computer all day long.
Yeah, I took a typing class
Yeah,
in high school,
yeah,
and that was the only time that I saw a computer. Because back when, when I was younger, internet was just coming out, so it was all dial up and fucking AOL Instant Messenger and all that shit.
you were on your wood desk with a typewriter.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But that's how I typed up my papers
Yeah,
up until, computers came along. And yeah, just funny shit, man. It's
Yeah.
amazing at how different things are.
yeah. I mean, I
Now.
graduated literally 10 years ago. I guess it was like 2015, and it's 2025 now.
Yep.
So to see how far it's already come,
It's
in the
crazy.
10 years.
It's crazy, man. And like last year's school year, I mean, it flew by. Um, and we just, I, I, I I don't know, and I think I said this a couple podcasts ago. Like Hurricane Helene really threw a wrench in things here, right? I mean, summer does not. Summer didn't feel like summer.
No.
Spring was nice, but it didn't feel like spring, man. Like we're about to be toward the end of the year now. We're over halfway through the year,
Yeah.
and
Well, half of spring felt like winter.
it did.
You
It
know?
absolutely did. It was cold
And
as
then
shit
and then it has just rained every day all
all
summer.
summer.
Can't do anything.
No, no, it's been miserable.
Yeah.
It's been miserable, which makes me wonder, like, what are we going to see this winter? Like,
Oh, I know.
are we
Oh,
gonna see snow coming out our a-holes? You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
I've
Like,
been thinking about it and wondering, do I need to be prepping for the months coming? Because coming up toward all the hurricane season and coming into the wintertime and everything, I don't know what this year is going to bring us. And with the rain, way it rains around here, it's sometimes we get some bad thunder, lightning storms.
yeah.
Most of the time, it's just rain, but it rains for so long, and it's just constant, and the ground is so saturated here that what happens if when we get another bad hurricane, and the ground has been so saturated for the past few months.
Oh yeah. Well, and now we're right in the thick of hurricane season too.
Yeah,
As of this morning, I think they just named a storm out there. Hopefully this year we don't have to worry about it. Like I feel for my pals in
I
Florida,
really hope. Yeah,
because they get hit every year. At some point in Florida, somebody's getting hit by a hurricane, but
Yeah.
they're built for it. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
they're built for it. Yeah,
And I'm just hoping that they stay the fuck away
yeah,
from us this year, because that's the last thing we need. Like this rain gotta go. I mean, it's raining today, August 11th. It's raining today.
yeah. All
And
day.
by the time this airs on Friday, I'm sure, according to the
It'll
weather
be-
report, it's
You'll be
still going
listening
to be
to this in
raining.
the rain.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah, it's unbelievable to me. And it's not one cool thing, speaking of all the rain and all this other shit, like I was looking at Chimney Rock this weekend. We didn't go because we blew our beer budget
Yeah.
2 weekends in a row, guys. Okay, so I'm sorry. There's not going to be any talking to breweries this week, because we broke, bro.
Yeah.
We broke. Um, but Riverwatch opened on Saturday, which is great. That was a beautiful restaurant that was right there on the river in Chimney Rock. Took them, well, let's see, hurricane hit September 28th, and then they just opened on Saturday. So was that October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, 11 months
Yeah.
to get it rebuilt and opened. There's a couple other shops I think over there that are open as well. So that is exciting to hear that that there are still some, a lot of rebuilds happening right now
Yeah.
that you and I talked about probably in our was our first episode, right, with Hurricane Hell or Hurricane Helene or whatever it was
Yeah.
called.
Yeah. That was one of our first episodes.
Yeah. And but it's great to see that these things are starting to open. We just all the weather shit's got to go.
It does.
It's
It
got to
needs
go.
to.
It's got to go.
Give
Like,
us a break.
I don't know if it's cloud seeding. I don't know if it's just Mother Nature
Yeah, it
being
is.
a bitch. I don't.
Cloud seeding.
It may be. And if so, seed that shit somewhere else
Yeah.
on the other side of the world, because a lot of us even the central states, from what I hear, are just getting pounded with rain. So
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, I don't know why we kind of got off on that topic, but yeah, again, Chimney
From the
Rock I thought was
school to the
great.
rain.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, to rebuild in Chimney Rock, which is
Yeah.
phenomenal, man. They just reopened Chimney Rock State Park. I think you still have to make reservations, but that is fully open now. I think a couple of trails may be closed still, but you can get up to the top of Chimney Rock and stuff like that. So, a lot of cool things happening, even with the weather being as shitty as it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're still strong up here. Still North Carolina strong.
Damn right,
Still
man.
gonna get it fixed.
That's it. A lot of people working hard.
That's right.
A lot of people working for free.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah,
people working for free out
yeah.
there. I
A
mean,
lot of people just volunteering.
yep, yep, which is great to see. So, yeah, we'll have to get out to Chimney Rock here, probably in the fall. Would be my guess. Would be the best time to get out there.
Yeah.
Leaves start changing, and
Hopefully, we can have a beautiful fall this season
yeah,
and does not get destroyed by a hurricane.
yeah, agreed. I want
Mm.
to see some leaves changing, and
Yeah.
yeah, man, like
We had a little bit of it last year, but you could definitely tell it got messed up from the hurricane.
oh yeah,
It was not as beautiful as it could have been.
no, hell no, no. There was so many trees down. All the
Yeah.
wind took the leaves off the trees and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah, I went
hopefully,
out to Looking Glass Rock, last fall,
mm,
and I remember just looking out over there. It was just like I could see all, yellow and orange, but there was most of it was just brown, dead, just
yep.
dead trees everywhere.
Yeah. Well, and that was what was nice about spring this year is that spring, like I was nervous to see how many things were going to regrow.
Yeah.
And man, it is
Oh,
when it's
with
not
all
raining,
this rain, yeah,
yeah,
everything has grown.
it has grown tremendously and it's gorgeous,
Yeah.
but it's raining.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
raining.
Let me be able to get outside and
God.
enjoy it without
Yeah,
the rain.
man. I want to well, you said you did a hike this weekend.
Yeah, and it was raining then,
Yeah, of course.
you know, but it wasn't thunder and lightning, nothing, so as long as it's not lightning, I don't mind hiking in a little bit of rain. I don't wanna be in a downpour, obviously, but
Yeah.
I did have, like, a little tarp, in my backpack, and I had some paracord, so if it did start pouring down on me, I could, just huddle down for a little bit,
Yeah. You at least be
and
covered.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I had some cover, and I got some good foul weather gear. I always make sure I got some good gear going out and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I went out and I'd have to look because there was it was raining, so I didn't necessarily do the whole trail. It was a 7 mile
Woo.
hike. Yeah, I did about like two and a half because it was raining. I just went and sat out there. There was no views because cloud coverage everywhere,
Yeah.
but that was Buck Spring, Little Bald, Pilot Rock, Yellow Gap, and Thompson Creek.
Mm.
That trail kind of hit all of those, and yeah, I pretty much saw. Uh, it even led to like Pisgah Inn, I believe. I didn't even get that far, just because there was nothing to see and it was raining. It was just
Yeah.
nice to be out there on the trail by myself. Of course, nobody else was out there.
Oh yeah.
I'm the only idiot, you know. And
It's the best
but
time to go.
yeah, I know.
Even though we're
That was
bitching
the whole
about the
reason I
rain.
was there. Yeah,
Yep.
was just to go by myself and be out there, and it was peaceful and relaxing sitting there in the rain. I knew I wasn't gonna have views. I wasn't there for that. I
Right.
just was just there to relax, and it was a nice calm rain. Just some ASMR sitting out there on a bench underneath the trees.
Sometimes you need a little mountain therapy, man.
Yeah,
With everything going on, doesn't hurt.
that's for sure.
Does not hurt. There's nothing like being out there especially when nobody's out there.
Yeah, I didn't even have a plan to either. I just woke up that morning and was like, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna go hiking today. It was raining. I looked out the window. I was like, it's cloudy. It's raining, but it ain't raining bad.
Yeah.
I can make it.
Yeah. Sprinkles doable.
Yeah.
That's
I
doable.
stopped by Cracker Barrel on my way out there and got me a egg and tomato sandwich
Oh shit.
before I went out there, and it was pretty good time just to
Hell yeah.
be out there by myself.
Yep. That's again, that's one of the reasons I love it here, man.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, you can go anywhere within an hour here
Oh yeah.
and find something.
I'm still upset that Craigie Gardens is
Yeah.
it's open, but you can't get to it from where we're at because it's still like it's only an hour drive from me.
Yeah.
And if you look at it on maps, though, it's 4 hours right now because you can drive an hour. Well, it's like an hour and some change, but you can drive like an hour and then you have to park, and it shows it's a 3 hour walk
Oof.
on like I guess road that is I don't know, no longer there, part of it or whatever.
Yeah. It
So you
got
can't
washed away.
drive on it. Yeah. And some people I see on all trails are still going and doing it. I don't know where they're coming in from
Yeah.
to be able to do so, but the map still shows to me that it takes 3 hours to walk to the trailhead to do the hour and a half trail. So I'm like, that's 6 hours of trying to get there. I know a lot of the like hardcore hikers are probably getting at me right now, like, "Oh, that ain't no big deal."
You're a
But
bitch.
yeah, I'll take it. I guess I am because yeah, I'm not walking 6 hours to do an hour and a half hike.
No,
No,
no. And Craigie's gorgeous, man.
no, it is. That's one of my
But
favorites. That was another rain hike that I like to do. I've done that one in the rain,
oh,
and that was gorgeous.
get up to
But
the Eagle's Nest up
yeah,
there. Oh man.
but I just can't get back to it. And if anybody around here knows uh, how to get into there right now, please comment and let me know. I'd love to be over there.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see. I'm trying to map it right now. I'd be curious to see how much of that road is still gone.
Apparently, quite a bit. If it's a 3 hour walk.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Because I mean, you used to get right up to it. There was a little parking lot right there,
Yeah.
and then you just, take the trail up to the Eagle's Nest.
Yep.
Hmm, I don't know. What is it? It's Craigie Pinnacle Trail, right? Isn't that what it is? Yeah,
I guess so.
yeah. I think it is. I was curious. I want to look at the map. Yeah, I think it still shows. Yeah, it still shows that some of that road's closed.
Yeah. Yeah. It was showing 4 hours for me to get there. 3 of it was walk time.
Yeah,
You
that's
get it pulled up.
interesting. Yeah, well, it's working on it. It's taking its sweet time.
Oh, yeah. That's that
Um,
cloud coverage, that rain.
I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna map it and let's just see because I'm curious. Because that'd be a fun. Oh, see on Google it says it's closed.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I just go on all trails.
yeah. Well, I tried that. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So yeah, so it looks like road closure. Oh, the road. Oh yeah, the road's closed. Ooh, gross. Yeah, the road's closed.
Yeah.
Right, like off Dillingham Road when you take that right to go up the Blue Ridge.
Yeah.
It looks like it's closed right there at the Blue Ridge. And then yeah, you'd have to walk for fucking ever, dude.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, on all trails, people are leaving, little reviews, little comments, like they've been on the trail. So people know how to get in there. I
Mhm.
don't. My map ain't showing it,
Yeah, see,
but
mine's not either.
I just don't think that many people are walking that 3 hour walk to get there. I mean, maybe they are. Maybe they're a little stronger willed than I am.
Maybe. I'm not that strong-willed either, so don't sweat it. But that's the way it is at, still at some of the places that we've been wanting to go to. Just, a lot of the Blue Ridge is still under construction. So,
Yeah,
but hopefully by next summer, a lot of this will be back to closer to normal
over there
than what
by
it's been.
the what is it? Arboretum? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Arboretum.
Arboretum, yeah.
Yeah, it's still kind of you can drive up there just a little ways and it's closed
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. We went to the Arboretum on Mother's Day. We talked
Yeah.
about that in the podcast, but
I was on it.
Arboretum's awesome.
I took Pisgah Highway up to it and was on Blue Ridge up to you can get to Pisgah Inn because that's over
Can
where
you
I
get to the
was.
Pisgah Inn right now?
Yeah.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a gorgeous place.
Oh yeah.
There's there's an overlook just when you pass, because Pisgah Inn's going to be on your left, at
Yep.
least the way we came from. Just when you go past Pisgah Inn, you turn that corner there, and on the left hand side, there's a gorgeous overlook. I think it's close to 6,000 feet up there.
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about, and I'll have to show you some pictures afterward. I've actually
Yep.
went out and sat at that overlook and sat in the back of the car and did like a little picnic and ate dinner, watched a movie, and watched the sunset over on the mountains there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right there at that overlook. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know where else is it? There's a great overlook. It's called Mills River Overlook. I'll have to post some of these pictures on socials from I think it was 2 years ago that I went up there. I dropped Zach off at school and it was early enough and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. And I made it just before sunrise. So I could see, the sun come up over the mountains,
Yeah.
and it was fall. I think it was October-ish. Yeah, it was like late October, pretty close to Halloween. And like the reds just popped and the oranges popped. It was gorgeous. And I don't know if that one's open. I'd have to look.
Yeah.
But that one's about 45 minutes from my apartment, I think.
This here, only fortunately only Nick is seeing this here, but I got Cherry Cove overlook,
Oh yeah.
and this is with a storm.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cherry Cove overlook is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and that's at 4,300 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll post some of these on socials too, so you guys can see
Yeah,
these
for sure.
because these are great. We
Uh,
try to
there was
get.
a-
Oh, see, that's gorgeous.
Yeah,
with
I'll
the
have to
storm
post that
cloud.
one for him.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's again. This other like you can go anywhere and there's a view, brother.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. But we'll figure something out to get out here.
Yeah.
We got Knucklehead's birthday coming up this weekend, and then
our producer there.
yep. And after that, though, there's not going to be anything. In fact, we'll have Labor Day coming.
Yeah.
Is it Labor Day? Yeah, it's Labor Day in September. So maybe that's a long weekend. So maybe that's a
September
weekend.
1st, I would think.
Yeah, it's a
first
Monday. So maybe we can get out that weekend, rain or shine.
Actually, that weekend I will be gone.
You got a wedding.
Yep,
That's
I'll be in
right.
Florida for a wedding that weekend.
All right.
But
Well, shit.
yeah.
That's all right. Well, you got a couple weddings coming up,
Yeah.
I think.
Are you going to be off during the actual Labor Day on Monday?
Yeah, I would be. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
so
not
see,
working.
I'll be back in town Sunday, so
Okay.
maybe we can figure out something for Labor Day Monday.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Heck yeah.
That'd be fun.
What do you think about bringing it back to school time, coming back to school?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where are you going with this?
I don't know. I don't even know. I was just gonna see what really. No, I don't know. We ain't even got to go there. I was gonna see what was like your pastimes in school and whatnot, but I can't even come up with something really
My favorite
too
what now?
dumb for
Sorry.
that. Pastimes in school, but yeah, there ain't none. There ain't
I
no
can't
favorite
say-
pastimes.
Nah, there was no favorite.
I know,
No.
so I can't think of none.
No. I mean, we'll have an episode coming out here in a few weeks that we kind of go back from like past hikes and stuff like that. We talked about movies
Yeah,
last week or the week before. It's all running together now. Yeah, I don't really have anything, man. Like high school sucked. I was a northerner that moved to the South,
yeah,
in the mid 90s, and that was not taken well by
Yeah.
some of the Southern folks. So high school was pretty miserable. The biggest pastime I had was going to the movies.
yeah,
That was it. That's all we did.
Yeah.
That's all
yeah. I
we did.
think you talked about that too
Yeah,
on
yeah.
our last one.
Yeah. Other than that, man, like high school sucked, bro. I hated
Yeah.
it. I couldn't stand it.
Yeah,
Couldn't stand it. We moved literally dead center of middle of my 9th grade year from Michigan to Georgia. And as soon as we got to Georgia, that's when the break was over and we had
Yeah.
to start high school. So, and I did love Georgia. Like after high school, I loved Georgia. I got to know people obviously throughout, from 9th through high school. So from 9th through my senior year. So I've still got a ton of friends there.
right.
Ended up loving it, but man, high school sucked ass.
Yeah.
It fucking sucked.
Of course.
Yeah. But yeah, no real pastimes down there for me, man.
Yeah.
No. Eventually
Yeah, I
we
knew
started
you moved
drinking, and
around a
then-
lot, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, we just didn't
different places, different experiences. But yeah,
mhm. Stone Mountain, I will say that. Stone Mountain Park.
yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we kind of kept talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so Stone Mountain Park in Stone Mountain, Georgia,
Yeah.
is a place that we used to go, and we would go on the weekends. They had a pretty cool little campground out there, so every once in a while we'd, take the jacked up trucks out there and do some camping.
Yep. I've been to Stone Mountain. I've been there at their campground,
Okay.
and yeah,
Yeah.
so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it was gorgeous. It's changed a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's like an
Yeah.
amusement park now, from what I hear.
Oh really? I mean, it
which-
was early 2000s when the last time I was there as a
Okay.
kid. But they did like a laser. You sat out on the lawn and they did like a laser light show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Yep.
music.
Yeah. I think
Uh,
they still do it.
Yeah, I was
think they still
hoping
do
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're
Yeah, we
pretty
used
neat.
to. Yeah, so we would do that. I mean, it was only a couple bucks to get in.
Yeah.
But again, back then, like there was no. From what I hear now, I haven't been back in a while. But the last time I went back, Zach was really young, and like you drove into the park, and it was completely different. And then when you drove into like the parking area, there was all sorts of like shops
Yeah.
and Dippin' Dot stands, and all sorts of little trinkets and all this other shit. And back when I went, man, there were nope,
Nothing.
nope, nothing.
Yeah.
You could take the tram up the front of the mountain to get to the top. There was a hiking trail that went up the mountain, which we did that once, and that was a bitch because it's like straight up, man.
Yeah.
It's straight up, and it's rock. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's Stone Mountain. They call it Stone Mountain for a reason. But that was one thing that we did, and we had a lot of fun there. Had a lot of fun there. But other than that, man,
Yeah.
we didn't. As I got older, I don't want to go too much into this because we have our camping episode coming up pretty
Oh
soon.
yeah. Yeah. Save some of that for that one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. But we eventually, started going to Helen, Georgia. Sleepy Hollow campgrounds up there. It was a pretty cool little campground. Nothing extravagant.
Yeah.
It was an open field, and you put your fucking tent down, and that was it.
Yeah.
We all hopped in the car, went down to Helen for Oktoberfest, and drank shit ton of beer, and went to a couple waterfalls out there. Helton Creek Falls was one of our favorites. And what was the other one called? I'd have to look it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we, eventually after high school, I got out a little bit more, and
Heck yeah.
when I made my own money, and
Yeah.
had enough money for beer.
Yeah.
we used to tow a camper. My buddy's dad had a pop up that it was popped up to about, I think it was 26 feet. I think once you got it parked and then popped it up, I think it was
Dang.
26 footer. And I had a big Dodge Ram at the time, so we'd hook it up to the Dodge and head up to the mountains in North Georgia, and we would just tow that thing, pop it up, and light the fire,
Yeah.
bring the coolers out, and we had a friend of ours that played the guitar, and she would,
Oh heck yeah.
dude, she'd play the guitar, and again, that's going to be on our camping episode too, I think. So I
Yeah.
won't go into it too much, but yeah, reminds me somewhat of here, but this is much better.
Oh, of course.
Here is
Yeah.
much better. But yeah, that's about it, bro.
Yeah.
That was it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, for sure. Well, all right, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have much else today.
Nope. We kind of
Um,
went into this one blind. And
We did.
I think it went all right.
I think it did.
Yeah.
I think that some of our best ones
Yeah.
are flying in blind. So
Yeah.
I'm going to let you tell them about our socials, and then we're gonna wrap it on up.
Yeah, those are Dude Therapy Podcast official on TikTok and Instagram, and YouTube and Spotify are Dude Therapy Podcast. We do have a Facebook up now, Dude
do.
Therapy Podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, comment, do all the awesome things. Make sure you support. We'll support you back. We appreciate it. We'll see you later.
Awesome. Dude Therapy Podcast
Out.
out.